Hey everybody, it's Nathan Cool with Swell Watch on surfingmagazine.com. Just a real quick weather update in 30 seconds or less, and also a little bit of the surf that could be heading our way over the near term. Wanted to give you an update on this week. We can see here this is Monday right now. We can see a little bit of that moisture still moving through from the latest storm. Most of that kicked up from the tropical moisture that I was talking about before, and that tropical moisture is coming from Hurricane Seymour. And this is the latest projection. This originally, if you might recall from my report yesterday on surfingmagazine.com, this was TD20E. It is supposed to retrograde, start moving back, will probably die out before then. In the meantime, we can see that some of that moisture that's coming up from Seymour has been the cause for the rain. The low pressure system bringing the major storm to the northern part of the state has had its own moisture associated with it, but the draw of the moisture from the counterclockwise circulation of that low is what's been bringing us the rain. Let's start moving the models forward in time. We can see that it's going to be a real nice clear day on Tuesday into Wednesday. Things are looking pretty good even on Thursday, but then the moisture starts moving back up, and of course another low pressure system right here starts coming down, taps into a little bit of moisture down here to the south, and that could then bring more moisture to Southern California. It looks like we're going to get rain. This is looking at Friday. Definitely a lot of rain that would be from Los Angeles north, a heck of a lot of rain up and around Northern California, then spottier rain as we get farther south into Orange County and San Diego. Even some of that rain would reach those areas though as we go later into the day on Friday, and some moisture could still linger on Saturday morning and possibly even into Saturday night, but probably not a whole lot of accumulation. Another low pressure system that was forecast to come down in around Halloween time frame, and that's where things really start getting confusing. We take a look at another model to confirm that, so we get another gauge of what could be happening. This is the CMC GDPS. We take a look moving that forward in time. Sure enough, it agrees pretty much on what's going to happen as we start getting into the end of the week. The Friday time frame, we can see that moisture would once again be coming into Southern California. As we move the models forward in time, we can see that, yeah, there's probably going to be some lingering stuff on Saturday, but this now is Sunday morning. And the CMC GDPS here shows that, yeah, we'd probably still have a lot of rain still on Sunday. And then look at this. What the heck happened there? That's Tuesday the 1st. Possibly more rain coming down. A lot of models aren't showing that, so it's too early to call. But why is this happening? Let's take a look. These are the low pressure systems. Here's Seymour, TD20E, and this is the track supposed to move north. We've got a trough of low pressure. That's what this is showing right here in that red low pressure. Blue is high pressure. Move the models forward in time. Low after low after low just starts moving down. There's TD20E, moisture tapping into another low that's going to be moving through. This is on Friday time frame. Another low right behind it. As we keep moving those models forward in time, we see that another low right behind it could be pushing down south, so we could see additional rain. That's when it really comes into play, that one on the CMC GDPS, confirming here on the FNMOC NavGem that we could actually be seeing another low push through on Tuesday the 1st, but there is no tropical moisture to the south to push into, and we can see that when we take a look at the tropical moisture here. Here is the moisture coming up from TD20E, from Hurricane Seymour. We can see that still more of it would get entrained up when we go into the Thursday, Friday time frame, but that would be about it. The rest of the tropical moisture then stays a lot farther south, so we'd be reliant mostly on the moisture plumes that would be coming off those next lows there, although there is hint that we could possibly see another moisture plume come into play on Tuesday the 1st, and that seems to be where the other models are getting some confusion on the first. We'll have to see how that plays out. Mother Nature's doing this, the models aren't. So the jet stream is really what's going to be enforcing what's going on for the weather pattern for the near term and also for the surf. I'm going to be talking a lot more about this in my report Tuesday morning on surfingmagazine.com, but for now you can see that the jet stream is providing a pattern where when storms come out of the western Pacific, they would drive themselves down toward our area. So as we move that forward in time, a little bit of bad news hits the horizon, boom, that's a blocking pattern. We don't like to see that because the storms coming out of the western Pacific get jutted up into the Aleutians and boom, they can get battered before they get dropped down. But look what happens as we go out farther onto the long range. We get a nice looking jet stream lining up storms that would follow us from the western Pacific toward a very good latitude, not just bring rain but also surf for Southern California and the west coast. So when we take a look at the surf forecast, we can see here's Seymour down here. Here's another storm up here, and that's going to be bringing some surf our way. We can see that a lot of activity that wants to come out of the western Pacific does have to battle with the Aleutians first before it does so. And of course the jet stream though takes that dive south, so does the next system in line with it. And looking out farther on the long range, look at this big puppy over here. Problem is that jet stream still on the long range hugging the Aleutians. Before it dives down, it would then have a chance to weaken. So we wouldn't probably see as much out of that, but I'm going to have the details on this and more in my surf reports. It'll be on surfingmagazine.com. Look for them on Tuesday and Thursday morning this week.